Ooh, in this season, give me what you got. Give me what you got. Because guess what? I'm her now. I'm her now. And she ready for whatever life is dishing. Whatever life is dishing out, I'm prepared and ready. And God continues to remind me of the strength that I have. And I am certain that you're getting that same message too. Hi, Levon. Thank you so much. Don't faint. Don't faint. When you feel like you're going to faint, don't faint. Don't faint. Don't faint. No need to faint. No need to faint. And I'm just so thankful for all of the things that come up, the things that occur, because I do believe, I do believe with every fiber of my being that God will not give you more than what you can bear. So clearly, if God has brought you to it, He will bring you through it. The vision that you hold in your mind that maybe no one quite understands just yet, that vision already has the provision. Everything you need is already here. It's already provided for you. You just got to lean in. Just lean in. I realize even sometimes how I direct even my finances sometimes. If I had just directed a little bit that way. Okay, 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 God. Next time, next time, next time. I got it. I got it. I got it. I know what to do next time. I know what to do next time. Because it's all lessons and tests. It's all lessons and tests. And darling, I'm telling you, don't worry about any of it. It's already all right. It's already all right. God got you. And them. He got them too. Because sometimes them will call you to tell you what them is going through, and then them want you to save them. But don't worry about them. God got them too. You are way more stronger than you even know. Way more stronger. And God just continues to keep showing us how strong we really are. And then the blessings, the blessings that continue to just show up. You know that thing that you've been thinking about, it's been on your heart, and you just want to know how you going to do it. You don't need to know how. You just need to know that you going to do it, that it's already done, that God got the plan, and you just need to simply just try being a human being. Stop doing so much and just be and watch it unfold. I'm amazed at God, amazed at how these things always work out in my favor. And I know some of you have shared some of your experiences, and realize that things always work out in your favor. It's like, whoa. And that's why we can say that God will show up this time the same way that he did the last time and the last time and the last time and the last time. That's why we are constantly reminding ourselves of what we already been through to tell us that whatever we going through now, that God got it. The plan is already laid out. You just got to walk the playback. You just got to catch up. Believe bigger, believe sooner, believe faster. Could you believe sooner, faster, bigger? That all you got to do is walk in the room and God got the rest. Could you do that? Walk in the room in the knowing. Listen, sometimes I just start laughing because I know God got it. Good old Dave Martin belly roll. Ooh, God, I know you got this one because I can't see how that's gonna work out, but I know you see. And just be sure, stand firmly grounded, firmly footed in the knowing. When all others doubt and show the doubt, I need you to stand strong and stand firm. Stand firm in the knowing that God got this. God got it this time like he had it the last time and the time before that and the time before that and the time before that. And I know it because I'm the one who experienced the last time and the time before that and the time before that and the time before that. I am way stronger now than I was back then. So I'm stronger now in the knowing who I am and whose I am. You don't want to create a God problem for yourself by messing with God's chosen people. I see people out there and they create God problems for them all around for themselves. Touch not my anointed. But they do sometimes. And when they do, they stab themselves all over with many pains. Don't do that. Don't do that. Lean into your strength, lean into your belief, and lean into your knowing that it's already done. It's already worked out. Hold on to the already done. Hold on to the already worked out. Hold on to what you know, that 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 it's already done. It's already better. It's already right. It's already handled. I thank God for the handling. I thank God for handling the things I thank God for the handling of the things, the handling of the people. Ain't nothing like seeing God handle the people. God handles the places. God handles the things. And that's exactly what I say. Won't he do it? Oh, God, do it. God done did it. Like, whoop, he did that thing again. Ooh, I keep trying to tell him, God, touch but not. I keep trying to tell him, stop messing with me. I'm so strong now. I see you coming, for you see you coming. I see you coming with the beat up. Here they go. Did that one go? Again. And then I watch God deal with people. Make God stand up in your, make God, I watch God show people the mess that they created themselves and then try to blame me for it or blame you for it. And then when you walk away, step off, they still mad. They still upset. Oh, God, get your kid. Because they belong to God too. Don't make me go tell on you. Lord, get her. Lord, get him. Because you don't want me to do it. And you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to get you. I'm just going to watch God get you. Going to watch you work out that God problem you created for yourself by touching God's anointed. Stand in your strength. Stand in your power. Stand in your knowing that God handled it the last time and God will handle it this time. Every single month, handled. Every single time, every single date, everything handled over and over and over again. Yes, Nikki said, I'm going to let God get you. G-I-T, get. You don't want God to get you. Hey, Shasha. There's so much gratitude in the knowing that we are divinely guided, divinely protected, divinely guided, divinely protected, and divinely led. Let the divine lead you to the right path. Let the divine lead you to what you should be doing. The work of your heart, the thing that makes your heart glad and happy. And just do that. And watch your gifting be multiplied 100 times. Watch God do things in your life that people say, how long you lived there now? Seem like you've been here 6 years, not 6 months. And you know that it is only God. As you watch the acquisitions pile up, the things that you need, the things that you want, the things that are required, as you watch them show up for you, get happy. Get happy now. Get happy even before it's done. Get happy in the knowing that it's done and get excited about how you going to watch. Notice I said watch, not do. How you going to watch God unfold it for you. Because sometimes I look at the unfolding and I'm saying, whoa, that's how you gonna do it? And I sit in amazement and watch God unfold the situation, the person, the need unfolded in ways that you never believed it could unfold in. So I continuously give thanks, give gratitude, show my thanks and show my gratitude in the knowing that only the Most High could have worked this out. That God got God's fingerprints on that thing. Because you know it's only a little, just touch it a little bit, Lord. Just put your baby finger on it. Just your baby finger. And watch it all work out in your favor. And watch God do what God does. And be okay with whatever the outcome is for those who God has dealt with. And you just back up so that none of that lightning and fire touch you. Because sometimes you're so close. You're so close to the situation that God is handling. You could get a little singed, could catch some of that heat that's being directed over there. So make haste, move out the way, and let God do what God does. Stand in your strength, stand in your knowing, stand in your belief that God handled it the last time. And for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that it shall be handled again and again and again and again and again. Thank you, Sandy. You know that's my mama name. I call that divine alignment. When I see the name Sandy, I immediately think about my beautiful mother. When I see the name Dave or David, I think about my dad. And I know that seeing their names is God's subtle ways of reminding me of how blessed I was to have them for parents. And when I think about how divine my life is and my life choices are because of the people who directed and got to guide me as a young child. And I just say thank you. So thank you, Sandy, for showing up for that wonderful reminder of my amazing, beautiful mother. Yes, 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 Queen, rich and beautiful. So I have our affirmations for the day. And the first one starts with the words, my innate creativity surprises me and delights me. I know that I can create miracles in my life. You know, God is just waiting for you to do the thing. Could you just do the thing? Write the book, paint the picture, create the art, and allow God to put God's baby finger on it and touch you figuratively. Touch it and bless it. Could you give God something to bless, y'all? Put some work together that God could bless today. And hurry up. Hurry up about it. Our second affirmation says, my work is deeply fulfilling. Today I give my best to that which I do knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. Yes, 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 yes. What rewarding experiences are you being led to? So many, so many, so many. Queen says, I'm doing my thing. Let's do the thing. I'm giving him something to bless. Yes, give God something to bless. Our 5 minutes of gratitude starts with the words gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for the day, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Now, take a moment, and roll with me for a minute and fill in these four blanks. A sight, sound, or feeling that reminds me why life is so amazing. A sight, sound, or feeling that reminds me why life is so amazing. One way my life is better now than I ever expected it to be. A challenging experience that helped me grow into a better version of myself. And last one, someone I get to spend time with today. The affirmation says, my heart is open, my mind is at peace, and all is well. All is well. And let's jump into our My God today. 365 devotions for people who might be a little ratchet, but God knows your heart. For May 28th, ooh, the countdown is on for this month. Man, oh man. It says, when I was young, me and my mama had beef. Tupac, have you ever had a situation where you didn't get along with your mama? Perhaps when you were young, your mama didn't let you do some of the things that your friends was doing. What come up in my mind is my mama saying, I'm not one of your little friends. And why they talk about mamas when we just talked about Sandy having a name as my mama, these synchronicities are not by accident. It says maybe she didn't let you go to sleepovers at houses where she wasn't familiar with the parents. Perhaps she wouldn't let you run the streets and do hood rat things with your friends. Maybe she wouldn't let you watch certain shows or movies that other kids were allowed to watch. When you are young, it is very easy to have beef with your mama. I won't neglect to mention that some mamas really are toxic, but so many mamas are simply doing the best that they know how to do. If there are any young people reading this book, God bless you, because I know you don't really get the reference yet. Just know that when you move out of the house for the first time, you will begin to realize that your mama was right about a lot of the things that you just didn't understand. If you go away to college, the first thing you will notice is that half the kids there have no home training whatsoever. And you will be grateful that you do. I encourage everyone reading this book, no matter your age, to do your best to squash whatever beef you have with your mama. They are not perfect individuals, and for some of them, if they knew how to be better, they would. Don't carry around all those old offenses in your heart. Grow up. Forgive your mama before it's too late. Read today Proverbs 29:15. Listen, forgive your mama for real before it is too late. You only get one. Only one mama can birth you. That doesn't mean that you don't have a stepmom, a play mom, a spiritual mom. All those things come into account too. However, she your mama, forgive her. Forgive her. Release her from holding her to a high standard because she's just human, just like you. Yes, Proverbs 29 15. Release them. Listen, the minute I moved out of my house, the first thing, my parents' house, the first thing I wanted to know was how come my mama had so many sheets and towels? Because I thought we was poor. So as poor people, how come the linen closet was just overflowing with clean sheets and clean towels and clean blankets? And then I go to the store to buy one set of sheets, just one, and it's $50 for my nice expensive king size bed. Mommy didn't tell us how she did it, did she? She just did it. Your home was kept. There was food in the refrigerator, food on the table. Mama just did it. The scripture says, "A rod and reprimand impart wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces his mother." Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, how did mommy do it? It was nine of us. I remember it's this place called, yes, Mama Made Miracles. There's a place in Philadelphia. It's still there, but it's not the same. It was Ninth Street. It was like an open market, open Italian market. And my mom used to go down there and buy a 50-pound bag of potatoes for $2. 50-pound bag of potatoes for $2. And she would tell us that we could have as many potatoes as we wanted. You can bake them, you can fry them, you can boil them, you could do whatever you want. You can have them mashed, you can have them sliced, you can have, and we were so excited to make these potatoes for ourselves. But we didn't know that that was the only food really in the house. We just was excited to cut the skin off and slice them up and fry us some French fries, our own homemade French fries. You couldn't tell us nothing. We was in survival mode and didn't even know it. My mom was amazing. And I have grown up to be just like her. I used to say my mother could stretch $1 so far the green come off. Yep, we made potato chips too. Yes, Nick, we made potato chips. If you cut it real thin and drop it in the green, yep, we made our own potato chips too. My mom was smart. She probably was sitting there looking at the money in the bank account and saying, "Okay, Lord, what we gonna do?" And God said, "Go to Ninth Street. You can stretch the money at the Ninth Street." She would go down there and she'd buy that. And then she would buy a 40-pound case of quarter legs. Quarter legs still is like $30 for a case. I think back then a case of quarter legs was like $8. I remember because I used to sell dinners too. So yeah, mommy was the bomb. I didn't think that as a teenager though, but I now know it as a grown adult. So our last reading is from the Deep Breath of Life Daily Inspiration for Heart-Centered Living, because we are a people living from our hearts. And it starts with the words for this May 28th, leap of faith. Only those who dare to go too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Only those who dare to go too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot. It says in one of the most popular Indiana Jones movies, Indy played by Harrison Ford, surmounts a long series of harrowing challenges to arrive at the temple where the chalice of Christ is kept. Our hero stands before a vast bottomless chasm, wondering how he will get across. Then he remembers the instructions he was given to help him at this point. Faith, and he grits his teeth and steps off the ledge into nothingness. Then a miracle occurs. A bridge appears beneath his foot, enabling him to reach the grail and save his father's life. The only way we grow is by taking leaps of faith. Such a leap means that we are willing to step into the abyss without any obvious security or guarantee of success. If you want a guarantee, buy a toaster. Even the simple acts of walking requires us to be out of balance. When you shift your weight from one foot to the other, there's a tiny in between moment when you are not secure on the old footing or the new. Bless insecurity as an opportunity to be supported by a higher power. It is only when we have exhausted our resources that God can prove his mighty presence. I step ahead knowing that you are here for me. I trust your arms to comfort me when nothing in the world can. God is my strength in every need. God is my strength in every need. I think carry those words with you. God is my strength in every need. Continue to allow God to be your strength in every need. Don't think that you can handle it all by yourself. Yes, you can handle it all with God's help. Sometimes the handling in it means to unhand it and hand it over. So unhand it, hand it over, and allow God to do what God does. I am so grateful and appreciative of each and every one of you that show up here every day. For this day is 1,619 days that we have been here intentionally sharing thoughts, sharing wisdom, sharing knowledge, so that our day gets started just right. So I thank you for that. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Yesterday's event was amazing. Everybody got online, and I don't know what's going to come of it, but hopefully something great. This is May 28th. We are gearing up for May 30th event at the Russell Innovation Center for Entrepreneurs. Man, when I tell you there is millings and doings going on to make sure that this event is fire. Don't miss it, y'all. Do not miss it. And those of you who are not in town, but really want some details on what Gowalo is and how amazing it is, or you're interested in having your own platform with no algorithm and no ads, a platform that you control, and up to 100 websites plus your own mobile app for this nominal fee, it ain't gonna be that fee long, I can tell you that. But just shoot me a message and say, tell me how you doing that. Show me how that works. And I'll be happy to do that for you. So with that being said, does anybody have anything they want to add? Chevette, do you want to add anything? I know you over there working like a runaway slave with 2 Egyptians on your back, trying to get these things together.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm actually driving right now, but we're just really excited. I know several of you have already registered, and Dr. Rose has been working diligently with us as well, just as we get everything together for you guys. But it is definitely going to be an event to remember. We are so excited about you, even the possibility of you joining this movement with us, because it's just time that we have our own space. It's time that we have our own voice, where we can voice what we want and not be punished for it or not be censored for it. So just excited and waited for Saturday. We have a lot of surprise guests that are going to be in the house that I won't share with you right now, but you'll get a chance to see who's all in the room. But people are flying in and calling, and it's really great. And what's really not an issue, but we've had so many people that call that are not registered. So we are anticipating 100 people, but we have no idea, because folks just, I don't know, for some reason we don't register. So it would help us a lot if you go ahead and register. Dr. Rose can put the link again in the Telegram
Yes.
and post it on other ways. But we're providing breakfast, we're providing lunch, we're providing wine and lots of good stuff. But it makes it a little challenging when we want everybody to be fed and be full and be happy. But it just helps when we know how many people are actually coming. So please go ahead and register if you have not. We did open it back up, even though it was sold out for the free tickets. We opened it back up for the link that Darlaina Rose is going to give you, where you will not have to pay. So because you are a part of her network, and she's the hostess for the mostest for the events, the link that she is going to provide to you will avoid you paying $149. It will be absolutely free. Compliments of Dr. Darlaina Rose. So back to you.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I just know it's going to be epic. 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 Don't miss it. With that being said, Dr. Long is probably laid up in her hotel, enjoying the space that she is in. I know that she landed successfully yesterday, and Bridget hung out with her yesterday. So, with that being said, Bridget, will you bless us out, please, my darling?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm inside the car like Shavette. I'm just making sure y'all can hear me good.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right. Blessed going in. We're
I'm
blessed
blessed.
going in.
Blessed going in.
We are blessed coming out.
Blessed coming out.
We're blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
Blessed in the city.
We are blessed in the field.
And blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
We are always in the right place at the right time.
Always in the right place at the right time.
With the right people.
The right people.
Doing the right thing.
Right thing.
For the right reason.
For the right reason.
And everything is in divine order.
And everything's in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
That we may do no harm.
That we may
do no harm.
No harm.
And we let go and let God.
Go
and we let go and let God.
And we go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
And let the blessing and the money roll in.
And let the
blessings and the money roll in.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From the north, south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
Above
and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From known
and unknown sources.
Tell us about the money, Doc.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give from God's overabundance. So we never, ever, 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 ever run out.
So we never, ever,
ever, ever, ever, ever, ever, ever, ever run out.
We always have more than enough.
Always
have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our hearts desires.
More than enough to do
anything our hearts desire.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than enough to do anything that God puts on our hearts to do for others.
We have big money to spend, big money to lend, and bigger money to keep.
We have big money to lend, big money to spend, and big money to keep.
Because our bank is in Heaven.
Heaven.
And we're the spouse where the money is coming out.
The money's coming
So
out.
keep your spouse nice and clean. And
Yeah,
look, Darlena, how about Dr. Loretta got upgraded to business class
Mm.
and a row by herself on her trip to Atlanta.
love it. I love it. I love
Wow.
it. I love it. Such
So happy for
gratitude,
her.
such gratitude. God is definitely doing the thing. So y'all just lean in and let God do what God does. We truly appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same station.